Humans are damaging the earth by releasing many harmful pollutants and chemicals into the atmosphere. The first way humans release pollution to the air is through manufacturing plants. Many plants use smokestacks, which emit high levels of carbon monoxide, organic compounds, and chemicals into the air. Coal power plants often use smokestacks to release air pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides high into the atmosphere in order to ensure the pollution does not hurt the local community too much. However, due to wind currents at higher altitudes, the pollution travels very far rather fast. A typical coal plant generates 3.5 million tons of CO2 per year. Humans rely greatly on cars, trains, and other forms of transportation and often overuse them. The typical human drives 13,476 miles per year, or 37 miles a day. Cars, trains, airplanes, and other forms of transportation all burn a lot of fossil fuels in order to function. Emissions from automobile engines contain both primary and secondary pollutants, which is a major cause of pollution and one that is very hard to manage. It is so hard to manage because humans rely heavily on vehicles for transporting people and goods. All of the fumes from cars and other vehicles contain dangerous gases such as carbon monoxide, oxides of nitrogen, hydrocarbons, and other particulates. Those chemicals alone cause great health risks to people who breathe them in. However, they also often react with other environmental gases to create further toxic substances, such as acid rain. In Vermont alone, vehicles emit about half a ton of pollution annually. Fumigating homes, household cleaning products, painting supplies, over-the-counter pest killers, and fertilizers all emit harmful chemicals into the air and cause pollution. In many cases, when we use these chemicals at home with no or little ventilation, we could get very sick if we breathe them in. Also, when these chemicals are used in large areas of land, it often releases harmful pollutants that not only hurt humans, but also greatly hurt the environment and the health of the atmosphere. The pollution released from cars or smokestacks or any other human action often causes chemical reactions that create acidic compounds, which can greatly hurt vegetation as well as its surrounding environment. Sometimes when the air pollutants such as sulfuric acid combines with water droplets that make up clouds, the water droplets become acidic, which causes acid rain. The acid rain falls over an area, it can kill trees and vegetation, as well as harm animals, fish, and other creatures. Water in streams and lakes usually has a pH of around 7. However, with acid rain, the pH drops anywhere from 5 to 5.5 and can sometimes even reach 4 if there's a lot of pollution from vehicles and factories around it. Governments worldwide are trying to fix this pollution problem. A lot of governments worldwide are investing in wind energy and solar energy as well as other renewable energy in order to reduce the burning of fossil fuels, such as coal from smokestacks, which causes heavy air pollution. Many governments are also forcing companies to be more diligent and accountable of their manufacturing activities so that even though they still cause pollution, they are a lot more controlled. Car manufacturing companies are also building more energy-efficient cars that release less SOx, NOx, carbon monoxide, and particulate matter with the use of catalytic converters. Although these cars still provide some pollution, the EPA emission standards have reduced the amount of carbon monoxide produced by over 95%. A way in which we can all help reduce the amount of pollution that we release into the air is by taking public transportation, such as buses, trains, and bikes. Although it might be challenging to give up driving your car every day, think of how much it could help the environment. The smallest actions like buying a more energy-efficient car or taking public transportation can have the largest effects on reducing air pollution all over the world.